Hello, everybody. In this recording today, we are talking about how to be a space researcher. And one of the opportunities is the event, Space Habitat event, organized by Habitat Marte. And this Congress will be online and based on Zoom, probably in the same link that we are using today. And it will be happening from November 13th to November 16th. It's 4 days, and we receive participants from many countries, and it's a free event. It's also very democratic and inclusive because we sometimes you can see very uh, expensive congresses happening around the world, and this is very nice free event, and many important also researchers are applying talks to be with us during the Space Habitat event. And many of you are welcome also to participate in this Congress. In this case, we are accepting abstract. Now, a new date to submit is until September 30th. And we, in this presentation today, will be explaining how to prepare your abstract. And also, it's happening it's our mission 270, and also different participants today. Today is also to register. It's it's August 26th, 2025, and we'll be explaining how to prepare abstract to submit. And one of the things that I like to say that it's many of you will be like space professionals or work in different fields of research, and also will be very important a bachelor degree and later do a master's and a PhD. And since you are considering in the future to be a recognized researcher, it will be important to do a master's and a PhD. And many processes to be selected to a master program or a PhD program will be evaluated your capacity of research. And write abstracts to congresses is a very important way to you to be have these abstracts approved and receive invitations also to participate in events. And this in this case is very strategic. We you participate in the Space Habitat event as a like introductory congresses for you. And also in the end, we will be receiving a certificate as a presenter. And also, your presentation will be recorded and shared in YouTube. Also, I'd like to show we in the end of the event, we have a book of abstract. This is the cover of the Space Habitat event 2024. And there is a QR code that people watching this presentation can scan and also have access to the full book of abstracts with all abstracts. And each page where we are presenting the abstracts of the applicants, there is a QR code where it's possible participants go strictly to the presentation, to the recording based on YouTube. In this case, we have these two components: the component of like the written abstract, and also the recording that we'll be doing. Normally, like during 1 hour, it's a session longs 1 hour. We have four presentations. In this case, the presentation is around 50 minutes or less, and these presentations are recorded and shared in Habitat Mart YouTube channel now with more than 1800 videos. Okay. And now I will be explaining easily how to prepare this presentation, okay? Or not the presentation now, but the abstract. And later, since approved, will be requested to prepare uh, the presentation. Okay. And here also there is we'll be sharing more in our social media, our call. Also, the info is our blog about where we have the information, also the inscription and the WhatsApp. Okay. Okay, Let's go to explanation. In this case, it's important imagine the title, but to imagine this title, first is necessary listing your motivation about what you are motivated to talk about. Okay. Okay. Yes. If one moment. Okay. In this case, part of the motivation would be related to a topic about you are studying and uh, related to space analog missions. The virtual space analog missions would be one of the topics that you are studying to prepare your presentation during the Habitat Marte space analog missions. For example, in Habitat Marte space analog missions, virtual missions, we are inviting participants to think about the operation of a main station on Mars or a sanitation center, and also health center, engineering center, energy center, and also the launch pad. Uh, we related to the topics of the space analog virtual mission, we can imagine a presentation like about overall idea about how this will be the concept of the operation of this entire station, or we can imagine like a proposal of something more specifically related to your presentation. uh, for example, in the request to prepare the presentation for the space analog virtual missions, we are requesting that participants prepare a presentation about infrastructure on Mars related to the design of the station is the first topic. The second topic is related to the applied technologies to the operation, the support technologies to the operation of this facility. The third topic is related to management, and the fourth topic is related to the protocols. And the fifth topic is connected to spin-offs. The spin-offs are technologies and also attitudes and activities operated in a future station on Mars that would be applied to Earth. In this case, we can be like only repeating again. Your presentation would be like a general about the concept of a station on Mars, or would be about more specific topic. In this case, the title would reflect this. For example, one example of title would be a concept of uh, energy center on Mars. This would be like a topic, a title, or would be, sorry, an energy center on Mars, or would be like a launch, a launch pad on Mars, or would be related to of health center on Mars. This would be like different titles, or sometimes talking about something more specific would be like sometimes protocols protocols of a health center on Mars, for example, would be something more specific, or designing a health center on Mars, or managing a health center on Mars, or, for example, spin-offs from a health center on Mars applied to Earth, for example. For example, yes. These are examples of titles that would be covered by your abstract that we are requesting, okay? In this case, let's imagine here like the something more general. Okay, concepts of a health center, but would be like about different infrastructures. In this case, the abstract is around 2,000 characters or something around three 300 words. Yes. Yes, this is only this that we are requesting. And these are probably there is a tools on it's possible count the number of characters and words in your abstract. Here I have a file with many pages, but when we are doing like us in a separated document writing about, okay, it's possible count the number. Okay, Sophie, you are welcome.
Um, I have a question. There is like 300 words maximum or minimum?
Maximum.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, and now I will be in this moment I will start to talk about the structure of the abstract. The structure of the abstract presented four main dimensions: the introduction, the methodology, the results, and the conclusion. Okay. The introduction will present the general goal. In this case, for example, when I'm talking a general goal, if my topic is this, concepts of a health center on Mars, maybe my general goal would be uh, presents a concept of a general center on Mars. This would be like the general goal. And these are, I take notes like this, but will be like a running test. Will be create a text more discursive. For example, we'll write something like later you can watch this presentation again. You write it like I in this paper or in this abstract or in this research, for example, in the beginning, in this research we'll start the text. In this research, we will be discussing about a concept of a health center on Mars. And this later we will comment something like this was a result from the research developed in the space analog virtual mission 217 that happened during August 23rd to September 5th, 2025, when participants uh, were invited to research. Opa. Okay, Sophia, you are welcome.
Oh no, I just forgot to lower my hand. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay. When participants developed, for example, it continues. Okay. The something important are the the specific goals for explain about the specific goals for the abstracts. For example, when we are talking about the concept of a health center on Mars, sometimes we are imagining topics like, for example, the machines specify. This would be like a specific a specific goal, specify the technologies to support a health center on Mars. Other topics also you can help me, okay? To suggest also specific goals. Sometimes also we would see the help of artificial intelligence, but uh, sometimes the artificial intelligence, like sometimes the ChatGPT, sometimes he writes so many things that is not sometimes focused in the main goal of the mission. For example, you would ask to ChatGPT suggest specific goals to our research related to concepts of a health center on Mars. Also, later I can do this exercise. Also, some of you would do this, write this to ChatGPT and see what kind of answer will be generated about. Okay. Yes, and he will be imagine all the specific goals for the mission. For example, imagine or develops procedures of emergency in a case of accident. For example, astronauts accident. For example, and imagine other topics. Uh, and also the protocols would be like conceive protocols, health protocols for a health center. Okay. These specific objectives are important because when we were writing about the results, these these will be like uh, you need to see if your goals you are presenting the answers to these goals, and in the results we will be talking about uh, concepts, health protocols for health center Mars. He will be the moment that will be going deeper, writing about this. Here the technologies to support it, and also will be commenting more about procedures of emergency, and yes, the same. Okay, and the methodology will be like the how to achieve these goals, and part of these ways would be like you would be commented to develop the research was consulted, uh, for example, specialized literature about about space health, for example, space health. Oh, and also will be commenting like that also was consulted chat GPT to collaborate with some structure structured okay structured suggestions about topics to be considered in the research. And also, in other methodology would be reviews, presentations developed by opa, by Habitat Marte researchers presented on YouTube. Yes, this would be like an example of methodology. Also, it'll be copy and paste these ideas in our group. Okay. Yes, the results present main achievements. Yes, and here overall observations about the research proposed, and here would be commented. For example, one moment. Yes, would be like general learnings from the developed research. General comments. Yes. Yeah, this is would be like an idea of how this would be the text that will be developed. And also to conclude, I'd like to show to you the Space Habitat event. Also, I'll be sharing the call for our Congress, but uh, first I'd like to show the book of abstracts, okay? Uh, Let us show you, okay? Okay, so this was last year, the book of abstracts. Also, there is a overall introduction, and also we have the presentations for each day. For example, now this was 2024, and that is the like the program 10 a.m. UTC GMT. We started the presentations. In this case, we have, for example, like the first panel that happens like at 3:30 India time. It happened at four presentations, and later continues all the presentations. And he is presented day by day. Also, like one of the first presentations was Shireya. Also, Shireya is also in our mission, and also here the presentation of her with other Shireya, not Shireya money. Yes, I'm seeing here. Yes, but we have other presenter with also called Shireya. And here, yes, and here it's possible to see different topics, like also many presenters from India and Pakistan, and also in our introduction we have like I don't know if we commented about. Yes, but yes, we are registration for over 40 countries, and also presenters from many countries too. And yes, we have more the work 44 abstracts. Let's see if you have like the same quantity or more during this year. And yes, and also yeah, this is the basics that I would like to present today. And also I open to questions, okay? And only to this last part that I'd like to comment is your abstract would be like will be take a part of a book of abstracts too. That would be interesting.
The abstracts have to necessarily be about our facility, like help center. So I have to write about help center, or it is different.
No, I would be about different topics about the because in the space and log virtual missions, I only take the example of the health center, but would be about the the other infrastructures that we imagine, because each infrastructure a different topic of discussion. For example, the greenhouse is talking about the agriculture, the space agriculture, and we other facilities like the main station. The main station is very connected with psychology, and also engineering center. How would be the operation of engineering center or engineering technologies to support a station on Mars, or would be related to energy and also sanitation and other topics that support uh, space sustainability on Mars. But also can be, Sophia, about other topics not related to Habitat Marte, space analog virtual missions. Can be about other topics. For example, Natalia, I believe she will be doing a presentation about mindfulness, for example. Gabriel would be doing a presentation about workouts. That is topic that we just have some results that would be shared in the we also during in-person missions and also virtual missions. We apply like a survey. We can evaluate how the results since the people are doing exercise workouts during the missions. This would be like we can see the data and write a presentation about. All would be the many presenters from India are talking about many different topics. For example, propulsion systems like logistic systems to travel to Mars and Moon, or one of the topics is related to satellites. It can be about the topics about our missions, but can be also related to different topics. And based in this, I will be sharing the link for the book of abstract. We can see like how was imagined the topics are like examples of different researches that were applied and submitted to a space habitat event, and you can imagine other topics not related to the topics of our space analog virtual mission.
That's okay. But if I want to talk about, I don't know, biomedics and like merge it with my help center presentation, can I do it or not?
Yes, you can do. Uh, also like we are doing this presentation today more related to like a suggestion, but can be related to different topics.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah. As I said, can be something more general or can be something more specific. But it's very important we see you see what are your specific goals for the mission and oh sorry for the abstract, because this will guide you to you develop your discussion in the topic of results. Okay, more questions are welcome. Okay, if possible, let's do a print screen. It's possible, open the camera or only if possible. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do other print screen again. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, thanks so much. Let I conclude my recording.